What's up, guys? This is Brian again from Hickory, Scuba and Marina. If you are new to our channel, do me a huge favor, hit this little subscribe button right here and ding that little bell as well. That way you guys are going to be notified every time we upload new content. Now you're probably asking yourself, hey, why is Brian using a mirror to film the intro? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how useful a mirror can be for you as a diver and how you can use it as a training aid, whether you're using it to check your trim underwater or you're using it to check, say, for a leak on a tank valve. Mirrors can be very useful and they can make your diving much safer as well. Alright guys, so let's talk about, before we actually get in the water, how can a mirror be useful to us? Well, we've all got mirrors in our bathroom and we use them for different things. You know, I can sit here and use this one to straighten up my hat. I can use it if I'm shaving. I can use it to check my attire, just to make sure that everything is good to go. We can do the exact same thing in scuba. By simply setting up a mirror at the dive site above water, you can use it to check your equipment, especially if you are, say, a solo diver. If you're a solo diver and you have nobody there to check your equipment to make sure everything's good, once you do your pre-dive safety check, you can put your gear on, you can turn each way, you can check for things, and you can make sure that everything is in proper order. You can do the exact same thing with it underwater as well. You can simply swim up to a mirror, you can check for, say, tank trim and things like that. If you hear a small leak, you can also, swim over to that mirror and look for the leak in the mirror as well. So mirrors can be very, very useful, not just during the dive, but before a dive as well. Now, just like the mirrors here in my car, whether it's a rear view mirror or even, say, one of the side view mirrors here, they can be very useful to me to keep track of, say, other people, say, in a convoy with me, but they can also be useful underwater. As an instructor, I'm constantly leading dives all the time, and I'm guiding divers underwater, and sometimes it can be difficult to constantly have to turn around to check on them. Well, simply by using a mirror on my hand, I can hold that mirror up and keep track of the divers underwater. But they can be very useful, say, in confined space diving or overhead environment diving as well. Maybe you're going through a shipwreck, or you're even diving, say, in a cave environment where you want to keep track of all the divers behind you. You can simply hold that mirror up and you can count flashlights, you can count divers, but you can use it to actually count how many divers are behind you and actually see what is going on with them. Maybe you don't have a lot of space to turn around to check on that diver. You can simply hold the mirror up and check on them as well. But once again, you can use it for you. If you're a solo diver, you can use it during your pre-dive safety checks or your checks underwater. Simply hold up that mirror and you can use it to check for leaks and things of that sort. Maybe even if you're a side mount diver, you can use that mirror to hold it out in front of you to check the trim of your tank. So maybe you're setting up new equipment, or you are changing, say, from aluminum to steel and you want to see how it sits on you underwater. Use a mirror as a training aid or as an assistant to you to actually check to see how your cylinders are holding trim. So mirrors have a lot of different benefits to you as a diver. All right, guys, so the last thing that we're going to talk about in this video is how do we use mirrors as safety devices or signaling devices. If you'll notice that the Hickory Scuba Ultimate Diving Mirror does have a hole here in the front. It's also got a hole in the back, and the cool thing is you can use that hole as an aiming device or a signal device. Yes, maybe you need to aim it up in the sky for an airplane, or maybe you need to aim it over to, say, those boaters over there fishermen, or those fishermen over there fishing. You can use it as a signal device if you're ever stranded at sea, or even just here in your local lake. You can use it to signal, to get somebody's attention so that they can get aid to you when needed. So there you go, guys. That's how useful a mirror can be when you're scuba diving. Whether you set it up on land to check your equipment, you set one up underwater to check your equipment, your trim, or anything like that, or even if you carry one with you when you're underwater to keep track of divers, to be able to signal during an emergency, or just to check your gear, say if you're a solo diver or a side mount diver or any type of diver. Mirrors can be very useful as a training aid and a safety device as well. Guys, I'm going to drop a link down below if you're interested in one of the Hickory Scuba Diving mirrors. We sell a ton of these every single day, and it's very difficult to actually keep these in stock. Right now, we've only got 3 colors in stock. We've got the black, we have the orange, and we have the red. Now, we do have 6 different colors that these come in, but it is difficult. Check the link below, go to our website, and make sure that it's in stock before you order. If you order a color that's not in stock, obviously we're going to have to put it on back order for you, but we will ship that color as soon as it comes in. Now, if it is a color that we have in stock, we will ship it as soon as the order comes in. But let me know down in the comment section below, do you think mirrors can be a useful training aid or a safety device for you when you're a diver? And if you do use a mirror, let us know down below what you actually use the mirror for. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's an eye-opener for you, and I hope you can see just how useful a mirror can be to you as a diver. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.